jokes.
Yeah, and you found one of the four items. You were able to identify it as wave. You were actually able to identify this awesome looking weapon, and you were able to identify it as wave. The trident. And then you also found some goggles and a stone and pretty nice stuff. Stole all the crab's loot. And that's where we left off. So what do you guys think? Oh, by the way, Elias just pops up. Just walks right through the door as it opens up. Welcome back.
Um, Real quick for the ability score, I just add it. The ability score
Yes.
increase.
Yeah,
Just change it.
you do, yeah.
Okay.
And
I
Z
go.
said
I
he's
go.
got to take off.
Oops.
So Z takes off.
On.
I go slack jawed, and I'm like, "How'd you get past the Sphinx?"
He asked a riddle, and I answered it. Wasn't that hard. So what's going on, guys?
Did you bring any butter?
The what?
Butter for
Butter
the crab.
There's strands of crab meat just strewn all over the place.
No. I should have. What is my computer doing? Oh.
So this room has all. It is like I said. It is. There's water all around you. So it's like you're in, like, the shark encounter at SeaWorld or something like that. And you can actually press on the wall, and your finger kind of stretches the wall out. So you could probably cut through this, but I don't think it would be too good to do that, though? Question mark. to pierce the stretchable bubble skin, I guess, that you're encased in.
I don't have any water breathing.
Me either.
Yeah, but you can see all kinds of fish swimming around. You can see some larger fish, some sharks, and some snappers.
I want to walk over here. Can I ascertain if there's anything out there that might
Barracuda.
be of value other than fish?
You can give me a perception check, seeing that. Yeah, and in fact, you can give me an investigation check. I'm sorry.
Tower?
No, you can just do it out in the open. No, you don't see anything like a treasure chest or anything that's buried in the muck. No, you can't see anything like that.
Okay.
However, off to the east, you can see that there's a chamber, sort of like a cave or a cavern that you could probably swim into. And this water looks very deep because you look up and it's like, wow, you can't even see the shimmering surface or any kind of light or anything. But with all of the nice, there is enough light down here where you can see. But the water is pretty deep.
Well, I don't have gills, so don't be poking any holes in that thing.
Breathing apparatus. You guys had several other ways that you could go to inside of the mountain.
Yeah, I say we go back and find another way.
Yeah, let's pull that. Let's pull this other map up for you guys really quick. There we go. We're gonna take Z's out of the picture here. There we go. Elias is back. Jennifer Lawrence. That's right. Yeah, nice. Too good.
They were over there sleeping.
Yeah, they were.
Probably should get rid of Burkett too.
So there we go.
Alright, I got an error on the map load.
Uh-oh. Did anybody else?
No, I got it.
Came up fine for me.
Can you see the map, Gark?
Nope.
Try
Let me just see if it debugs up there.
yeah, try shutting it down altogether and then just kind of restarting it. Make sure you close out the program and X out of it altogether before you refire it up.
I'm going right back to the main split in the hall.
Okay. Back to the room where you guys found that treasure chest. And yeah, what I can do is I can actually take you guys all the way back down to the. I'll just kind of take you guys all the way down here to the V, and I'll sync it up with you guys. And you guys found that pool there too, so
Yeah, that was exciting.
yeah, it's couldn't touch the bottom, so nobody did any searching, so
He's pulled the plug.
yeah. So you can kind of go like a northwest direction and a northeastern direction.
Well, I'm going to do the same thing we did last time, and I'm going to roll a d4 this time. 1 and 2 we go left, 3 and 4 we go right. That's if everybody else is fine with that.
I hope they do a 3 or 4.
Sure thing.
Hope they roll a 3 or a 4. Let's
Follow the
see if they
tiefling.
right. Looks like you're going right. I like that. I'm actually.
Wish all my rolls were like that.
I am glad to do. Well, you cast magic missile all the time, yeah. They're like that. You cast pretty good on magic missile.
Not Mac.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to say anything.
No need.
All right.
I am.
Old Jennifer Lawrence and Burkett. All right, you guys are traveling to the northeast now.
Correct me if I'm wrong. We found Burkett in here, right?
Up in the room up above, yeah.
Does he
Remember
know
where
any
they
more
were
about these directions or
kinda-
about anything else in this area?
No, because remember when he was talking to you guys, he and Jennifer were brought here to basically feed the creatures in the aquarium, not the aquarium room, but the remember that room that had the ledges that you had to walk on, and the creatures were attacking you in the water. Yeah, they were there just to feed them, and that was it. But now that they're there, they said, "Hell, we're out of here now." So our job is done. All right, so this cavern to the northeast. Just waiting for the map to uncover. I think Garkin joined back up, maybe.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm here now.
Now that they have the thief, he can actually lead us.
Yeah, I poke him in the back.
Yeah, this
Yeah, sure.
this this entire corridor is super slippery, and it's like the floor, and there is water in here, and the floor is covered by these large chunks and large patches of green slime. So I mean, it's kind of transparent with the water, but you can actually tell that there is slime under there. But you can walk through it, but if you do any kind of like tactical movements for like combat or any kind of like dashing, you know that you're going to have to use some type of acrobatical skill to not fall, if you know what I mean.
All right.
So this corridor continues, and it continues up till you can see that it kind of takes a half right turn. So what do we have for for all of our blind people here, like Elias, he's blind. Garkin's blind.
Actually, I'm not blind. I've got
Nope.
goggles of night on. I've got 60-foot dark vision
Yeah.
from a magic item.
I have
I
my
I have like
lantern.
120 feet dark vision. I can read out to him without seeing ahead, or tell him I'm seeing ahead.
As long as you guys aren't in pitch black, that would be a good thing.
I have dark vision out to 60 feet with my belt.
All right.
Elias, what do you do? Are you
Oh, you had a lantern. I'm trying to see where it is. Yeah, I see the oil. I don't have.
actually you destroyed your lantern
Oh, that's right.
when we like destroyed the
That's
zombie
right.
troll or whatever the hell it was, like back a long time ago.
That's right. I was blind before.
Welcome back.
Yeah, apparently.
All right, I'll cast light on my shield so he can see,
All right.
and kind of stay within like 15 feet behind him.
I mean, I could have bought one while I was watching over the place, right?
Sure. So you can
No,
see
mine's
this
only
thing
60.
goes to an east, and you can see that there's a couple of corridors. One corridor kind of veers off to the north, and then one corridor veers off to the south, and it's south is at the end of the hall. And like I said, the water is still probably, I'd say, not quite knee deep.
I say we have Elias try and sneak around that northern entrance and see what
Yeah.
on, if he chooses.
Dave, I'm going to drop a second level spell slot, see invisibility on myself.
Wow, nice. All right.
I'm gonna throw up
an hour or something like that.
Elias is going to cast Mage Armor before he forgets on himself.
Okay. You guys are just preparing for something. You guys are ready to roll initiative. I can
Yeah.
tell. I like it. It's like you guys are ready.
All right. All right, so Elias is going to come up here. Sees a little hallway coming up here. I'll signal to them.
You can see about with your
My lantern.
with the light from
hooded lantern.
so I think it's about 40 feet or so, 20 and 20. So you can see the corridor goes to the north, and it looks like it continues on past the dim light of your lantern. Looks like it just continues on. Very long, narrow, slimy corridor going to the north.
All right, you guys want to keep to the right and just continue down?
I was gonna say I'll motion Elias to move on north.
North it is then.
Totally up to you guys. That's whatever way you guys want to go, I'm fine with it.
It is. I'm working on my legs again. They were getting kind of stiff back at the at town.
Getting tired of watching all the laborers work. So as you continue down,
Yeah.
the lantern shines enough light to where you can see a door straight ahead from you. You know, the same stone and wooden door that you've seen all throughout this complex.
All right. Should I anticipate traps as usual? I'll
It's up
search
to
it.
you. If you want to open it up, I'll do passive, stealth versus passive. It's up to you. However you want to handle it. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt in case you miss the tripwire or something like that. Just as it trips, sure, I'll do that.
All right. Why not? Let's make it exciting.
Let's make it exciting. All right. Wow, that is a lot actually.
Elias wouldn't be Elias if he wasn't tripping the traps.
That's
All
true.
right.
Dave, did you open the
Did you ever decide how you were going to do passive investigation?
The same way as pretty much perception. Pretty much the same thing. I'm gonna do it because 5e doesn't mention it anywhere, so that feed is
Except
just-
in that one feed.
Yeah, exactly. Wah wah. so, so, so you open up this door, Elias. Nothing explodes or anything like that. To your surprise, just kind of give it a quick
To
little
my
once.
relief.
It's a 30 by 20 foot room, and what's kind of weird in this room is clustered against the northwestern wall. There are 5 huge looking golems. These things are about 7-8 foot tall, about as tall as a minotaur. And the one thing that you noticed on all of these golems, and give me Elias and Barlin, give me nature checks. There are some numbers that are carved onto their chest. And the numbers are 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13. Nice, Barlon. You're off to a hell of a good start tonight with a 1.
5, 7, 9, 11, and a
Off to a
13.
hell of a start.
Consider I'm at a disadvantage.
Yeah. Well, that's not good.
It'd have been a 19 if it was just a normal roll.
Yeah. So, one of these looking things, and Elias, let's see, can I get your nature check also, really quick?
Thought I'd done that. Hold on. Get this
Nope.
and drop it on the tower.
Oh, you don't have to do it in the tower.
Oh, okay.
I'll let you know if I want it in the tower.
So that is double.
Well, luckily for you, wow, look at that, Elias with the skill monkey tonight, J-Dog. What's up with that? So you identify
I
these
love
things as flesh golems, and these flesh golems they kind of look like this, and like I said, there are 5 of them, and they're all pieces of meat pieces of meat and flesh that are kind of stitched together. And that's pretty much what the statues look like. And one of them, the one that has the number 5 carved into his chest, says, "One of us does not belong with the others. If you could pick it out, which I hope you do, it will serve you, and the others will allow you passage. If you pick the wrong one, however, we will all kill you. You have 60 seconds." As the neon, timer light in the corner of the room starts to count down.
Nice.
Trying to incorporate as much sci-fi Starfinder as I can, guys. I'm sorry.
What numbers?
The numbers 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13. And number 5 was the one that said that nobody belonged here. So I will go ahead and put that in the chat too, so you can kind of read it.
9.
Yes, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13.
Yeah, 9 doesn't belong.
And he says, "Why is that?
This is not a prime number.
Are you reading along on the book?" he says. "But no, wait! You're a math major. You should probably know that." So the golems, they kind of just all kind of point towards the door in front of you. And they said, "You may pass." I should have done some.
Does that
different
mean
numbers.
number 9
Wait,
follows
no.
us?
No, number 5 follows us, doesn't he?
Yes. You have
If you can
a.
pick it
Oh no,
out,
if you
will
pick
serve
it
you.
out, so it'll be
Yeah.
number 9. Yeah.
Yeah, it will be number 9. So yeah. So let me get rid of the other flesh golems. You guys,
Thank you, guys.
welcome
God for a
back.
math.
Oh. What do you want to name your flesh golem? Is there a particular name you want to give him?
Bartholomew.
Bartholomew? Alright, let's do that. Let's give Bartholomew. That's how I'm spelling it. So that's how Bartholomew is going to be spelled. There we go. So you have Bartholomew now in your possession, and he is going to follow you guys around. And he stinks like high hell. And the door in front of you opens, and there is a corridor that has a staircase that ascends up about 10 feet. And then you can see as it just continues to travel to the north.
All right. We're on a roll here, so let's come up. Check what's around the corner.
The golem says, "Use a smart one."
Can we trade him for 5?
No, you can't.
You
trade
picked
for
it.
5. Yep, you guessed it. I would have rather just fought you with 5 flesh golems, which that would have been actually kind of cool. So congratulations. I'll
Getting 100 hit points apiece.
I'll give you guys the experience for getting through that. So.
By the way, Jot's giggling right now. He's telepathically telling me this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. This little golem doesn't know his head from his back end.
Ooh. That's a lot of experience. 2250? That's a bunch.
It is.
Wow.
Close to leveling up.
Elias just, dang, he's like, I just got here.
Ding ding, he just got like 5 levels from that one encounter. Ding 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 ding. Sort of like in an MMO when you're, like WoW, when you level up, it has that swirl of light around you and stuff. So when you come to the northern part of this hallway, and you look to the east, you really can't see past this weird-looking turnstile that's in front of you. And of course, it's blocking the entire view, so you really can't see anything past this turnstile. Which way does it go? You're probably wondering, right?
It's like a turnstile?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, a turnstile.
All right, I'll kind of turn it around a little bit and see if it goes. I imagine it goes this way.
It goes counterclockwise, and you go through. So I'll put you on the other side of the turnstile, and you can see.
Did it sound like it triggered anything? Like...
No, it doesn't. But you can't get back through. You did notice that. That thing does not budge. It is a one-way turnstile, and you can't even push that thing back at all.
I'll bet Garkin can knock that thing off its hinge.
He can try if he wants to. That's up to Garkin.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So that means it doesn't turn anymore?
No, it will turn just that one way, but it won't. It only turns to a certain point. So the 2 squares where you guys are at, this is pretty much the only where I put the green arrow. Now it doesn't turn anymore once you get to that point, J-Dog. It just kind of locks up. So it lets you through, but it doesn't continue all the way around in a full circle.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm assuming the lower left panel on the floor somehow activates it.
Yeah. Something like that. But yeah, you can move to the east, but you cannot go back to the west. But, Garkin's a pretty strong dude. He may be able to rip it off of the post. I don't know.
If all else fails,
I
kill
don't
with
see
fire.
I don't see a
can try
need
it.
for it right now. Just come on through.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
Not
have
for
to
need
break it.
until
I'll
you
try.
find
Get
Beholder
get Bart
chasing
to
your
follow
asses
you.
down. Oh yeah, old Bartholomew. He follows you right on through. South about 50 feet, well about 40 feet, and then there is a smaller door.
All right.
There is a smaller door there.
All right. So either someone's being kept in.
You think
That's
you
that's all I think. Someone's
someone's
being
being
kept
kept in here? I don't know. It's up to you guys. Whatever you think. Up for you guys to debate and discuss.
Dave, I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis on myself. Second level spells, third level spell slot.
Whoa. All right. Burn those spell slots. I like it. Another stone door. But this door, like I said, Elias, is smaller than the others. Almost probably half as large.
Yeah, let's see if it's locked.
Okay. No, it is not locked. As you go to search it and look at it and give it the good old once over. No, it's not locked at all, and it swings open, and this is what you
All right,
see.
let's swing it open.
All right, this is what you see.
Oh God.
Oh,
And I'll put all of your guys' tokens, because this is where, Elias, you walk into the room, and you guys are on Elias, you're on like a 10-foot long stone platform, and then it just disappears. And this is a huge, large natural cave. And all the way to the other side, the opposite side of the entrance, you can see another stone platform, which is right here. I've got the green arrow to it. And there's a great amount of distance between these two stone platforms. And here's the kicker. Between them, there is a series of wooden discs, like large, like slices of tree that has a chain kind of bored and anchored underneath, and it looks like these wooden discs are suspended from the ceiling with these chains.
oh, that's fun.
Yeah, and the heat index is kind of ramped up a little bit. It's kind of as Emerald would say, he would say, "Bam!" Well, you can feel the heat, and then as you kind of look over, Elias, you can see that the cave floor is just covered by a pool of boiling mud.
That sounds like yeah.
And here's what it would kind of look like as you guys are looking towards the other side of the chamber. So you're going to have to, if you want to proceed with this, you're going to have to get on these wooden discs and kind of swing and manipulate your way across. I like that. I like that, adventurers. Yeah.
All right, Dave, I'm going to
like
take out my rope of climbing, and I'm going to use my command word to have it go out and like slither through the chains and attach the chains together. It's up to 60 feet, so it'll kind of, I'll have it knot up, so it'll go back to 50 feet, but it's going to kind of go out and knot around the chains so they won't swing around so bad.
Okay. So you're basically just going to take maybe 3 chains or so and
Correct. And then
the disc.
And I'm going to activate my boots of flying to kind of hover up maybe 15 or 20 feet above this area to kind of look down to kind of command my
Those
my
are
rope
some
to kind of go
long
through.
ass chains. Those, the ceiling is about 50 feet above these wooden platforms and the platform that you're on. And yeah, there's two big geysers in the mud too, where these darker circles are, and these things are kind of spitting, spitting these huge spouts of this boiling hot mud up by the swinging wooden disc also.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I'm gonna have
Finding it.
the discs are about 4 feet in diameter, and these things are about 3 to 5 feet apart. And these things are actually kind of swinging freely, also. And all of the walls and the disc themselves look to be kind of saturated with a sort of like I don't want to say a full blown slime, but the condensation's kind of been building up on it. So it looks like, yeah, it's got some kind of algae scum on it. And therefore it's kind of giving off a glow and kind of dimly illuminating the room. But of course, with Barlin's spell, it kind of lights the room anyway.
All right. So
Ooh. Ooh.
I almost want to just zip through it, like ripping a band-aid out. But
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember one time my mom said, "Alright, I'm gonna count to 3," and then on 1 she pulled it. Run! I was like, ah!
just go back as far as I can and start running and jump across. But I don't know how we're gonna get Bartholomew across.
This could be the end of Bartholomew already. Because he
We
seems
could
like a big clumsy oaf, if you know what I
could
mean.
just kind of leave him here and pick him up on the way back.
Oh,
How long
what fun would that be?
is that rope?
His rope of climbing?
Yep.
What is it, 50 feet? Let's see. Rope of climbing is 60 feet. It's a 60-foot length of rope. Weighs 3 pounds and can hold 3,000 pounds. You got to hold one end of the rope and use it. Use an action to speak the command word, and the rope animates. And as a bonus action every round, you can, command the other end to move towards a destination, and it moves 10 feet per turn, it looks like. So it'll take you about 20-30 seconds to do that. And what you're wanting to do is basically just to constrict and pull the 3 together. Is that what you're wanting to do? Pull them together or just stabilize them more? Because if you pull them together, that first platform is gonna
No, just to
move
stabilize. I want him to go up and knot around each one of them at the base, like at the base of the chain, right above the circle, and kind of hold them together so they don't swing so bad. So when people jump on them, they don't swing back and forth.
So instead of one swinging, all 3 of them are going to swing now. I like that.
But at least they're all going to be consistently swinging in the same direction.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah.
Dave,
How
how far
far-
down
how-
in the mud?
Probably about 25 feet or so.
Can I see if there's anything in it?
Just a couple of geysers.
No
You
creatures or anything like
It's
that?
it's not like you see any shark fins or anything kind of swirling and circling down there below you. No, there's nothing like that. No lostodons, none of those aquatic ghouls, nothing like that. No. Just boiling hot, steaming mud.
All right, so then they won't swing as far. So we couldn't pull the first one over to to the platform so we can just walk onto it?
Well, I mean, anytime you pull those chains, I mean, they're extended, 50 feet. I mean, it's going to move. They're going to be moving. I mean, they're kind of just swaying there anyway. And with that rope attached, it's gonna make all three of them move at once. So, yeah, this could get interesting for sure.
Could you
Would it
share
be-
the image again of what it looks like to us?
Yeah, sure.
Would it be better for me to take the rope off, or?
I don't know. That's up to you. You're the one that's commanding that rope. I mean, the description really doesn't do the image any justice. I mean, it doesn't say that the chains are, at platform level and then a couple feet above. All it says is the chains are basically these wooden planks are basically 3 to 4 to 5 feet apart.
Dave, I need Jot.
Can those three guys get on one platform apiece?
They are 4 feet, so I would probably say there's not enough room for more than one individual.
All right, well, let's do this. I will have the rope attached to one and pull it back towards that one, and one guy can get over, and then I'll pull it to the next one and have the. I mean, we could do this really slowly and move across.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
How heavy do the platforms look? Do they look really super heavy?
Yeah, they're thick pieces of wood. They're probably 4, 5, 6 inches thick. It's not like it's going to break in half. Well, I mean, if they cut them wrong, it could. I mean, you could just step on it, and then with the chain there, it would just kind of break it. But no, it's good. You'll be okay.
If it landed in the mud, let's say one falls into the mud, would it sink in the mud, or would it float?
You don't know how deep it is. You don't know how deep the mud is. I mean, obviously, there's a little bit of depth because it is boiling. You know what I mean?
Can I see the far end where the other platform is?
Sure. Yeah, you can see the other end. Yeah.
Can I tell how high up that platform is? It's probably dark. My dark vision is only 60 feet, so probably not.
I would probably say, well, remember all of the walls and the wooden planks that are on the chains and stuff. It's all covered with that kind of like slime that's giving off like an illumination from the glow from the slime. So it does light it up to where you can see across to the other side, to the other stone platform, basically.
And it looks like the platform is about the same height that we're at right now?
Yeah, we'll say yes, even though the image shows that the chains are elevated slightly higher, yes, we will say for this, yes, they are all even.
See, what I was thinking is we just chop the chains off, let the platforms fall into the mud, and then hop across the mud instead of swinging from platform to platform.
Hang on a second.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna try something.
What are you going to try?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, I'm gonna have Dag just like jump on my back, and I'm gonna see if these wing boots can pick me and him up at the same time on the ledge.
What kind of, does it have any kind of like restriction for doing that?
It doesn't say. That's why I'm gonna just let you tell me what happens.
Let me take a gander at these things.
It just says that I can fly at my movement speed.
I'm going to have to do an athletics check.
I mean, it's a magic item. It will have really nothing to do with my ability.
So we'll say that you guys just get it figured out, and you guys get across. You don't even have to step on the chains. So we'll just say that you guys carefully get to the other side of the chamber.
Well, yeah. What I was saying is like you could take the gear first, and then just take each of us individually.
It doesn't matter. You guys eventually get to the other side of the platform. I think I'm going to start running games with absolutely no magic items at all, and just do this old school. Because this actually could have been pretty fun, but with boots, it kind of
I was
ruined
gonna
it.
say we make use of the
So-
ropes and tie it around a waist and
Sure, kind of guide
across,
yourself. You
Yeah.
guys can. I mean, you got the boots, so you can put it on the strongest person with the most carrying
Pull an
capacity.
Indiana Jones or something.
and just move across. So, yeah, got me because the room doesn't say there's any kind of like anti magic. I mean, I could have said, well, the boots don't fly in here. Well, the boots wouldn't work in here, but I think that would be a little bit too ruthless. So, you guys take a couple of minutes and I would say it probably takes you about 15-20 minutes and you can get to the other side. So we'll just kind of move everybody to the other side. Are you taking the are you taking old Bart or not?
well, if we can get them across, we're gonna take them.
All right. Bart goes with you.
Literally a meat shield.
All right. Let's go back to the other map, and we'll put everybody back onto the map, and I'll open this up. There we go. Just waiting for it to uncover with the fog of war. All right, and you get the door open, and there's another long chamber that goes down to about 60 feet, and that's within your vision, and you can see that there's another door at the end.
All right, I'll go through.
All right, so this room opens up into
Yep.
utter blackness.
So it's just dark.
It is pitch black as you open up the door.
And my light doesn't.
No,
Does it light up or no?
it
Oh,
does not illuminate the room.
all right.
Dark vision doesn't help either.
It does not. I just fucking ruined it and put a coffin in there. But you guys can walk inside. 'Cause you
Does
can
my
see that
light spell on my shield illuminate it?
Nothing does. No, it is literally pitch black. There is some type of light dampening here, and I just ruined the encounter because I opened.
I'll
up the
keep
damn
I'll
map
keep a
and
hand
didn't see
along the
coffin.
wall and just kind of slide in to let everybody
My
else
fault.
if they want
Kinda
to come
my
in
fault.
or.
Yeah, and even inside, once you get inside, your lantern doesn't work. It doesn't. I mean, you can still feel it that it's in your hand, and you know that and you can hear it rattling around, but you don't see it giving off any light whatsoever.
Sound still travels, so I can still talk to everybody, right?
Yeah, certainly.
Like, just let them know.
Yeah,
Okay, they're
they can hear you. Yeah.
clearly not natural. What's going on here?
Yeah, definitely. You can definitely hear one another. That's for sure. That's for sure.
So when I walk in, it's completely pitch black, even though I have
Yes.
dark vision.
It is completely pitch black.
Sounds like a darkness spell.
With your arcanic knowledge, yes, that could be possible. Yeah.
I want to do an Arcana check.
Do I get to see anything with my see invisibility spell?
No, not even with see invisibility. Pitch black.
Can Bartholomew see anything in here?
He says,
I'll ask him.
"Nope, can't see anything."
Dave, I can see into the ethereal plane with this. Do I see anything like any ethereal creatures or objects?
Mm-mm. You don't see anything. It seems like this magic is hampering vision. I don't think anyone has true sight.
And if we
so-
turn on a light, nothing happens.
No. You cast another light spell, you make sure your your lantern's burning and you step outside and it's burning once you get out of the room, yeah, it's working. But it's not working as soon as you go into that room. Hmm?
Alright, I produced my rope to tie everybody off with.
Nice. Yeah. I love it. You guys are tying everybody off. I like it.
Don't want to lose anybody. Don't know how big the room really is.
Let's send Bartholomew in.
He might never come out.
Better him than us.
Yeah. Big time. I do like that. I like that approach. I like that better him than us, too. That was pretty good. Send
All right,
Bartholomew in.
Walk until he can't walk no more.
Let's see what. Let's see. What is he? Okay, so flesh golems usually can't talk, but this one's special. Of course, Bartholomew is special. And we'll say that he goes in and then of course, he disappears. He's kind of moving all around. You can hear him kind of shambling around. And then you hear a thud. And he kind of, I hit something.
Okay.
You have a weapon on you?
Dag, do you have Dispel Magic?
I do not.
Yeah, and your dag, you're kind of like, this is weird. Yeah, an 8 Arcana check. Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It's very weird.
Like, wow, this is out of my realm of magical knowledge here.
Alright, I'm gonna feel my way around in the room to try and see how big it is. How far it is to the next wall in the corner there.
Okay. So, Bartholomew eventually, he says, over here, over here. Oh, you're getting close. A little lower, a little lower. And you eventually work your way over to where it seems to be maybe a sarcophagus or some type of coffin or something like that.
I'm gonna lose my lantern again.
Alright.
We give him one more round to get into the room. Giving him one more round.
Jennifer there, she mentioned something about a vampire, didn't she?
Hey, what's up, Caboose? She did.
No, scary, yeah.
I
like
don't like
Ark and
fighting something
Backfire.
I can't see.
So what do you guys think? Nobody has Dispel Magic. It's gonna suck for them. Really
Well,
Well, I think we found the vampire.
And then you hear a ah, ah, ah,
oh shit.
and the door slams shut in front of where you're at, Barlin.
Oh lord.
Yes.
And he's outside.
He is. Yeah, you hear the door shut. You kind of feel over before you move there. And yes, the door is shut, and you can hear a ah, ah, ah. Welcome to my humble abode. Will you stay for dinner? And then he says, better yet, will you be the dinner? And then you hear a good old Bart, and and you hear a thud on the ground.
Oh Lord.
I love it. Gonna have some fun here.
Didn't we have holy water?
All right.
I don't know.
Or a wooden stake.
Light.
So why don't everybody roll initiative? You had heard this. You heard this voice, so it's not like he totally took you by surprise. Even though you are in pitch black darkness.
Why couldn't I roll that with my other check?
Yeah. 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 Yeah, it is definitely pitch black in here. Nothing, you can't see anything. You can't even see the hand in front of your face. Wow, nice initiative rolls, guys. Wow. Welcome
I'll be able
back.
to see in a minute.
Oh, wow. Barlin.
He's outside anyway.
That's like 3 fumbles in a row.
Yeah,
I think your dice are broken.
I think you need to go to the store right now and go buy a lottery ticket, because that's like super rare to do.
Right.
All right.
So 200.
So we'll keep you guys on the map. You know that the room is about a 30 by 30 foot room as you were kind of slinking around Garkin. And just as you were fixing to get back to the others, that's when the door slammed and... Will you stay for dinner? One
Alright.
corpse.
Before we
two
start, can
corpses.
you remove the grappled?
I will be more than happy to remove grappled from you. I don't think it's really going to matter anyway, because you can't see it and you're going to be swinging blindly at like -5 and disadvantage. So yeah, this is going to be fun. So what do you say, adventurers? Let's go to Elias. What are you doing, Elias?
Damn. All right. Well, he
The voice did
spoke.
project. Yes, it did project to the south. You can kind of tell. You have pretty good senses. I'll give you that.
All right. I guess from where I heard Bartholomew fall.
Oh.
Run up and swing.
I want to suck your blood.
No, I don't think you want to. There's a little too much alcohol right now. Yeah, I'll take a guess. Just go forward and swing to where I heard.
So if you guys are doing any movement in here, you'll be doing it with difficult, as difficult terrain. So because you would be kind of being a little careful and cautious and stuff. So you know.
Yeah, I'll just kind of like sneak forward not sneak forward obviously, but
he's got legendary resistance.
tread carefully forward to where I think his body or he was.
Oh man!
And take a swing.
Wow, this is awesome. Wow. I like it. This is great.
You said at disadvantage and -5?
No, it'll just be disadvantage is bad enough. So we'll let you guys. We'll let you attack with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, okay.
Even though full cover is supposed to be misses anyway, I'm not going to do that to you and kill all 4 of you, and you not be able to do anything back. So I'll at least give you disadvantage. You guys thinking of some new characters right now that you can't see anything?
Yeah. No, I was kidding.
Welcome back. Time to make a new character.
Hey, I think we could do this. All right.
I do too. You can do it. All right. So Elias, you're moving up. All right. And you're just kind
moving
of
up to where I kind of hear him, and then I'm gonna
swinging blindly.
swing.
Yeah, you miss him. Actually, Caboose, it's magical. They have dark vision, but this is a magical darkness. they're in the lair of a vampire, so
I'll tell them there's a few more friends like the one you just ate. If you'd rather take them,
welcome to my lair. Ah ah ah.
try to keep them talking so my friends can.
Ah ah ah. And then you start to hear a bunch of weird incantations and stuff that he starts to speak. Okay, so let's see. Elias, you swing, you miss. You kick something in front of you. So you know that there's a huge chunk of flesh that is on the ground in front of you. Anything else for you, Elias? This is not going to be good
I think that's it, right? Or
it's not going to be good.
I don't know what I get at this level. I don't think I have an extra attack, do I? No, not yet.
No, rogues don't get extra attacks.
That's right, we don't.
But you get upgraded sneak attacks, so you get.
That's true.
You've had a couple of those. We'll have to adjust your sneak attack here in a second.
If I had kicked...
Don't forget your evasion.
Yeah, if I had kicked him, I'd probably move like there a little bit. Just finish the move.
Sure. Okay.
Just kind of keep sliding around the room.
Dag, what say you?
I need to know,
Well, what
what's
kind of
your
movement
name?
do you got? Because you can only move half movement, so you can only move, what, 15 feet? I think that would... You were back here, right, to begin with? Or where were you at originally?
I think you're right.
Yeah, so he would have been here. So, Dag?
So
You-
I've heard him talking so far.
Yes. Yes! I used to
I
work with a
perceive-
guy that talked like that. No joke, seriously.
I perceive his voice coming from south of me, correct?
Yes.
If I move, I'm going to move 2 squares to my left. Yeah.
That'll be 20 feet of movement.
And then I want to ask him, what's your name?
My name is Tenmuir, and welcome to my lair. Tiefling flesh
Do I
is tender.
Do I sense a difference in position? Can I zero in on it?
Give me a perception check with disadvantage. But as for magic missile, no, you can't see anything for magic missile.
Understand.
I mean, you could drop a fireball. Garkin was able to say that
Garbage.
it was a 30 by 30 foot room.
I can't detect squat.
No, you definitely. No, it sounds like it's coming from all around you. So, what are you wanting to do there, Dag?
Take a shot in the dark, so to speak.
AoE spells away, huh? You're just gonna launch it down to the south, right?
No.
These guys are in trouble. This is a vampire. They don't have.
Can't do
dispel
fireball
magic.
because it's a
Can't
20-foot
believe
radius.
it. That is like an important spell to take.
That's all right.
Fireball, yeah, sure. If you want to blast fireball, go for it. It don't matter.
I'm good, thanks.
Go. I mean, hey, you got those nice third level spell slots now. You got a couple of them.
Yeah. I don't want to kill us all. We're in a little tiny room that's 30 feet across.
That's all right.
Elias does have evasion, so
Elias
Exactly.
does.
I don't.
So good.
I'm going to try Mel's acid arrow pointing towards the southeast.
Some of these guys may die tonight.
Second level spell slot.
Okay. So down to the southeast, so towards this corner. Like I was saying, it was coming from a southern. Let's see. Let's do a attack with a disadvantage on there. And if it's too bad, it's gonna hit Elias. If it's gonna be like super low, no, you do not hit.
That is my turn.
Yep. You hear the splash of the of the acid hit the wall.